So we can go into the next thing where like the narrative of because Mel4 is not fired, M4 is not fired. So
yeah, she's on a vacation.
She was on a sabbatical or whatever you want to call it. She took a couple of days off after the heat, but it was like, in fact, I need to airdrop this to you. Joe pretty much was on the thing, and he created a narrative and was baiting niggas out like Menace Society, us, Chigs, urban politicians, Danny from the Stop to make videos like, y'all see M4 is missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll send that little clip over.
That joint at the end of the ep.
Yeah.
I don't like that you just referred to us as Menace to Society.
That's what he said, but they're talking about homeroom.
You was quoting.
I was quoting. Yeah, that wasn't.
About to say these niggas gonna learn the proper way to pronounce this shit very soon.
Yeah, nah.
But
gonna be too much noise being made to not hear that.
Fuck, I'm back.
I'll send it over to you. But yeah, so M4 after the whole Camron thing. Let me just finish laying out the story. After the whole Camron thing. M4 or Melyssa 4 was not there anymore. So like, and then they were
rightfully so because she needed that break. Yeah, because it was a lot of heat. It was very hot.
It was hot. It was
very hot. You know, it was a lot of whores and sluts and all these different type of names being thrown at her. Which I told y'all, she's not that type of girl to handle that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Like handle that.
To be able to handle that
onslaught. To be able to handle that, just she's not.
Yeah, she can't.
To the world, it's different when you hoeing in private. You get what I'm saying? That's more intimate.
That's a fact.
But broadcasting the pussy for the world, only a few like solid bitches can do that.
And I don't even think,
and you have to be really known too. You know what I'm saying? For that type shit.
Like
you
a
know
little the plug.
Exactly.
Perfectly fine with an anal cavity being all over the internet.
Yeah, right.
Don't bother in the slightest.
And talking about it.
Yeah. Shit, bleaching it.
A play-by-play.
Yeah, but so yeah, she was gone for a couple episodes, and then of course, storyline creation as well too. So like
she got some sick leave.
On that episode, Joe was like, I saw they put a couple clips on like Reddit where Flip would spill the beans, and he'd be like, I be looking at Melyssa's phone when I'm sitting there, like I peek over her shoulder to see who she's texting all the time. And he's like, yeah, but what if she says don't do that? He was like, well, shoot, she's not here no more. And he was like, my bad. my bad. You know,
they was playing it up the whole episode.
Yeah, so like they're playing up the whole episode of like, there's a change, you know what I'm saying? And she's not here no more. And then at the end
even the title of the episode, was very cryptic, but alluding to certain
even the like the outro music,
the drops.
The drops, and he was like, after he played all the drops, he was like, "Well, those are the only drops that are valid."
He was like
saying shit like that.
He said, "Just flip and flip." They said, "And flip, just flip."
He looked at it and said, "Like I never realized how much open space we had on this soundboard.
Because you remember when
some new noise."
Yeah, because remember when he was on the Need to Know, he pretty much was like, "That's your job to create storylines and narratives and things of that nature."
This nigga playing love and hip hop games. I love it.
Literally,
he learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's like going to college for content creation.
Literally, dead ass dog. So yeah, this is
really
you can put this on the screen.
We got a year, 10 years, 1 year left fans. Danny, Chigs, who else? All you nigga in the car, Elevation, Menace Society, urban politicians, all you niggas.
1 more year.
Countdown. 1 year.
And he's saying 1 year for us to survive?
No.
No. I'm about to say that's a dumb conversation.
He's pretty much
that would just be a rough estimate.
He's pretty much just saying that he's been doing Budden for 10 years. You only got almost 10 years, so 1 more year and he's out of there. That was what he was trying to allude to. That was another storyline he was creating.
That he's retiring.
That I'm retiring after my 10-year mark of podcasting. So it's the nigga is effortlessly creating storylines.
That's a great way to celebrate your 10 years of podcasting.
I'm about to say some of them are better than others.
Yeah.
It's him retiring, like, nigga, that's not feasible.
Yeah.
Like
Larry King was fucking decrepit up on that damn stage doing that shit. As long as your voice works, nigga, you can remember some questions. Sure. You don't even have to remember them shits.
They just gonna hire somebody to put your tongue back in your mouth when you drool
you know what I'm
too
saying?
long.
Like, fucking wipe this shit off your mouth.
Get some fucking intern, nigga.
Yeah, so it's like, but yeah, another narrative created because I like
successfully.
So it's just all that
this
shit.
This nigga better than J.K. Rowling.
Yep.
Gotta know how to create them stories, man.
But yeah, man, M4 did come back, so we didn't get to.
As fine as ever. She looked like she's smiling and shit.
Yeah, she's smiling. She came back smiling.
She was happy, I guess.
Jokes and shit.
Did she look like she was living in her truth?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas was killing her on Reddit. I ain't
I
gonna
was
hold you.
say,
They was killing her on Reddit.
The hose
They was-
bag, like what
they
they
was
say.
killing her in the Instagram comments. They was
Yeah.
coming at her outfit. It was coming at her wig.
They're coming at her wigs.
God damn.
heavy.
They were coming at her wig.
You got
crazy.
Yeah,
you got
they're coming at her wig
niggas.
crazy.
Nigga. It was like a memo went out, and we all agreed it's okay, man or women. Even the women, we're not gonna talk shit to the men commenting about her wig. It
We gonna let it fly. 'Cause it's genuinely fucked
It was
up.
I ain't never seen no shit like that. You know if a niggas in the comments talk about what's up with her wig.
Yeah.
20
If any
chicks
nigga is talking about like, yo, bro, did you see her lace front?
Yeah.
It's
Nigga.
out of,
That
no
shit is
question
not
that,
melted.
that shit is fucked up.
right,
No question.
Right.
Because the niggas don't just say that like, nigga, her leave out is fucking crazy.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Yeah, I think I see the
Nigga.
seam in her weave.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that
so
shit
that
is
was the first initial.
decrepit.
That was the first initial onslaught.
Yeah.
And then the second was niggas started posing that question again, and it was like, do we really need her on the Joe Budden podcast? And then they were her first episode back. They're like highlighting if she fucked up that episode, which I didn't listen to before. If she fucked up, a nigga clipped it and put it into the Reddit. They were like, see, this is why we don't need her. She's clueless. Like I was like, damn, she had no welcome back. There was
She
no
just has to
welcome.
learn how to take like
It was no welcome back for
accept
sure
shit better,
from the
like-
fans.
Yeah.
Has any podcaster had like this level of expectations to perform?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
But has there been a person to where it's like you're usually so bad, right? That there's a whole lore about you, about us wanting you to be better.
Rory and Mal.
Yeah.
Rory and Mal, Bare Minimum Boys, but that kind of was created by Joe. Another series,
This is another
another
thing.
series in the library.
This is another thing from the Joe camp still.
Yeah.
So
A podcast about niggas wanting to be better?
No, not about niggas wanting to be better, but
a
like
storyline where collectively everybody's like, yo, she's got to get better, or they've got to get better at doing this
the
thing.
narrative about you is that you're not good at what you do.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, Big Sloth, shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's
Push
good at
that
interviewing.
narrative.
Yeah, no, he's not terrible. He's better than M4, I guess.
I don't know. M4, she need I don't know what she need.
Me neither.
I think she need
She really don't need nothing.
She needs to be more. I don't know. You're
because
right. I don't
saying
know.
because
You
saying
watching ones,
somebody
yeah, what do you think?
saying somebody needs like to be more out there. That's kind of like
I
a
ain't even gonna
redundant
say that.
answer.
It's not even
But-
out there. She does need to talk more, but she also needs to like accept her shit. She don't ever accept her shit. Like
What do you mean? Like
when
if she
shit comes
says a
back to
point-
you or whatever, it's just like you don't know how to accept
no
your shit, stand in
accountability.
your shit, be accountable, and then move forward with the conversation.
so you
or
want-
take it lightly like a joke. Like you might say some shit to me right now, and some other like she would take it offensive or not know how to joke back.
But,
And then
but
it might
Lauren, you
shut her down.
can't
And then
ask
it
her.
might shut her down for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, and that might shut her down for the podcast and or shut down the conversation we just had or where it could have went.
Yeah.
Because it's like if it was just some funny shit, nigga, we could just riff off that. The one episode Joe kept telling her, yo, just say fuck me or just say like suck my dick or something like that. And she did that episode a few times and it actually worked. I was like, that's appropriate time. You should have just told her
You
to
gotta
suck
have
his dick
some
in that
type
moment.
of you gotta have some type of spine when you're on the microphone, and you can't just
little
get
bit.
pushed over too easily.
Yeah. But like she can't even it's so weird, like the idea of her being a video vixen or like her doing any of that is like, is that even true? Like
Yeah.
how did
So-
this girl
yeah.
get through that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That rigorous world.
Unless the girl that we see now is like a product of all the fucked up shit she experienced.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which
I
is
am
what
who I
you-
am
it's-
now.
it's
Which is
usually what
which is
happens.
which is
Which
most
probably
people.
what's happening.
Yeah,
Which
you
is
know,
most people.
but
That's
yeah.
what you are.
But
Yeah, facts.
but it's just like, damn, like I don't know what she need, man. She probably need she might need a hypnotist. Like on some real shit. Like
shit.
you're an extrovert.
Yeah.
You know,
All right,
like-
y'all niggas are doing a lot right now.
But anytime you asking somebody to be an extrovert, you might be setting them up for failure. There's probably a reason that
There's a reason they're like
there's a
this.
reason they're not
That-
actively participating
That's-
in everything.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. It's redundant when you say that, but it's like that's why she needs a hypnotist to say it. So she can actually believe it.
She's
You know what I mean?
also in a room full of niggas where it doesn't seem like she's been the type to be in rooms full of niggas all the time. Like
And it's-
she's with the homegirls all the time. She's not one of the niggas.
She's not
which-
used to pushback to her statements.
all the time.
she
Right.
didn't grow
She's not
up in
used to
them
the-
locker rooms.
Or she
Exactly.
didn't have a bunch of brothers or something
Just
like
like
didn't have no
knocking her
brothers.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the pushback. Like, no,
that.
that's wrong.
Melyssa Ford has siblings. She's not the only child. It's even rougher on her.
Oh, that means she had everything she used to, She don't know how to share. It's probably why she don't talk, because she just want to do all the talking.
I wonder if she has any brothers. The Joe Budden podcast popped up. That's real.
It should.
Yeah.
was one of her biggest notable credits.
That's crazy.
Her wig was fucked up in that photo. Go up, bottom right.
Oh yeah, nah.
Damn.
Yeah, nah.
You see that? That's
Maybe
a big
that
turn
was-
off for me, dog.
Me too.
Like you don't got your hair in order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for real, dog.
Like, come on,
for
man.
real.
It's too blaring of a mistake to not notice. You feel me? Like if a girl's wearing some stupid shoes, like
But-
you know, she could take those off.
Yeah.
But
She
honestly,
can always
man,
get better shoes.
it's honestly it's baffling to me that like she's just not like a
She has a
harder girl.
sister.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like she's just
especially
not
going through the
Bro, 'cause
industry like that.
You can't be a video vixen and just be a soft girl.
Yeah.
a legendary
Unless-
one on top of that.
Unless she was just being, like I said, you know, just taken
Coddled
advantage
like a
of
motherfucker. Yeah.
throughout that whole time.
And it
But
made her
how-
softer. You know how to
No,
say,
not saying-
if it doesn't make you, it's gonna break you.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like she got broken by that shit instead of it just making her stronger.
Yeah, but
Because you got to
if-
think like if you live that life, like you should be able to just like
Those are
scoop
normally-
gonorrhea out your pussy. Like those are
I
tough
don't know
women.
about
No,
that. That's
Those are
crazy.
tough women.
Oh, I see what
no,
you're saying.
the-
You get what I'm saying?
no.
Like they
I-
just
no.
called it
Yeah.
a day.
Most
But-
of them actually no. Most hoes are not like tough.
No.
a lot
No,
of
yeah,
a
they're
lot
not.
of them are like want to cry in the bed at
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
A
Deep
lot of
down.
them,
But-
which is the true self.
But the persona that's projected, that's what we interact with. That's the true self, but we don't interact with that bitch.
But she doesn't
We
even
get
have
the worst
that
of
one.
it.
But that's what I'm
but
saying,
She
like,
doesn't even
she's-
have that we can interact
That's
with.
what I'm saying. Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
her.
yeah.
But it's kind of like, how did she
It's-
survive
it's-
the video vixen era?
she's-
Just-
Yeah, I see what you're saying. For being this docile on a podcast,
Yeah.
how did you survive? Probably one of the toughest industries.
She's trying to
'Cause I
far,
know-
yeah. She's trying to be perceived a certain way. She's trying to move away from her past too much. She's trying not to accept who she
She's not
was.
trying to accept what
who
she did in
is.
the
You know
past.
what
We
I'm
talked
saying?
about
Like,
this on the last pod. Like, we don't know how much dirt she really has in that fucking closet.
That's another thing.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So she tried to start stating these opinions about these different niggas. It comes
niggas-
out she sucked a nigga dick.
You see people,
Yeah, right.
everybody
Yeah.
retires from
Called
For a wild number.
nigga for
literally yeah, for a price. Nigga.
And this is the thing. It's like
And
if
it's
it's not a high number, it's gonna be like
anything below
$100?
anything below
$200?
5,000 for Melyssa.
for blowing for what? For getting your dick sucked?
I'm gonna say anything for sure.
You a bougie pimp.
Nah, you got to think about like back then.
No. We're
top-
talking about somebody who, like her, that if
But
it did come
she's
out,
also getting paid by rappers. These aren't just regular Johns and tricks from
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah,
These
oh,
are
yeah.
niggas with enough money to spend.
Nigga, I'm talking
they might
about
do it for 10.
Yeah. Just to pay
Chameleon.
for the room and the board.
Yeah.
Chameleon there, all them niggas. That's probably when she was the biggest, when
Yeah.
Chameleon was
Yeah.
riding dirty.
Cassidy was CA cricket letter.
With Chameleon was riding dirty is
But
crazy.
overall,
everybody got a pass, and
Was that his song?
sometimes-
like, yeah.
Yeah,
But
riding dirty, yeah, for sure.
this nigga, I said this nigga, this woman, I'm gonna pray for her, man. I wish her the best. It's kind of hard, like
I wouldn't
when
be
all
surprised
your
if she
whole
has
shit
crazy stories that
comes
she
out,
just-
bro. Lawrence,
There's no
yes.
way she doesn't have.
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
stories.
What I'm saying is like she's not willing to bear that to the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Not
she
at
really
all.
want to hold that
'Cause-
shit in.
And if she just
But
had,
are you saying that as like you're surprised, or
No,
you're trying to
I'm
understand
saying
why?
that I'm saying that because she's doing that, she's coming off inauthentic.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
you know what,
she's not wrong. Like I want to make this clear, she's not wrong for it, but that's just what's happening. Because
Yeah.
it's like we don't know what's in that closet. That closet could be dirty as shit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, right.
what I'm
At
saying?
the
Like,
end of the
you-
day, it
yeah,
could be.
That
yeah.
shit could be very messy.
She kind of remind me of the girl from Lil Wayne's "How to Love"
But-
video.
You want to know what's crazy? Yeah,
The melancholiness of it to where it's like,
but like,
I don't even remember that video.
but this.
I just
That
want you
How
to
to
know. Yeah.
I don't even remember
Because
that
the
video.
video showed her whole life. Like I think she was getting, bad things happened to her
But
when
what's-
she was young.
But what's crazy is Joe.
It's kind of like Precious
Was-
in a music video.
God, I hate
But what's crazy is
Real
Joe.
fast.
trauma stories.
Yeah.
Joe would probably love, maybe not love, because he probably views Mel as a friend.
Yeah.
But he would probably really enjoy for just some of that dust to come out that fucking closet. Just
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Just for
yeah.
some
Because good podcasting is vulnerability.
controversy.
Yeah,
It means
yeah.
audience. You get what I'm saying?
And I'll take back what I said about
I just
her
said
being
some
like
shit.
this girl.
I just said some shit on the Patreon last week that I've never said in public
What?
about my story about going
Yeah.
to the. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Subscribe to the
yeah,
Patreon.
for
I'm
sure.
gonna
Y'all
set
wanna
you
hear
up to
that
say
too?
it publicly.
Yeah,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying?
But nah, like this How to Love video is most hoes. Like they're not like just some hard bitch out here getting money.
Yeah,
no.
they baby
They-
shit.
Nah, but this is what I'm saying. This is a hard bitch. This is what that looks like.
No, Tony, your
Look at her.
interpretation of
Look
what
at-
hard
nigga,
is.
She's taking her the
Tony.
fuck. I think I just told you that same dust.
I was about to say
Something just happened.
It just because look, nigga.
Nigga, first of all, look at her shoulders.
Tony, slow down. What
Look
are you
at the
talking
biceps,
about?
nigga?
That means she hard?
That's a nigga, yeah.
That means she knows she can
Stronghold.
carry
I mean,
herself up a pole, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
that
what that
means she's
means.
good on- yeah, what
That
do
bitch
you-
got strong traps.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Nigga.
Look, her ability to keep living and like breathing doesn't mean she's hard. Like,
Look at this woman, nigga.
okay,
What
well now
would
you're
you do
just
if your
Look at
son
doing
this
was
it.
at
woman.
home Crying all
nigga.
alone on the bedroom floor because he's
But
hungry?
overall, man, it's
He had a way
sad.
to feed him, mister. Sleep with a man for a little bit of money. Shit is sad, man. That whole
You know what's
life
crazy?
is-
That was the first lyric that I heard clearly. Like I didn't hear nothing to set up before that.
Nigga,
I
that
heard he was
shit
sleeping
is,
with a man for a
that
little bit of
song
money.
is sad as fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
That whole life is crazy, man.
Bruh.
It's almost like Jay-Z's Happy Poor.
And his daddy's gone. In and out of lockdown.
And being
I
a
ain't
video
got a job
vixen
now.
is probably worse than being a stripper.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
You can
at
be a
least
stripper in private.
Being a stripper, it comes with like shake ass, you get paid. Being a
Yeah.
video vixen, that might come, all right, you know, for this scene, you gotta
Get
ride
sexually
him.
objectified.
You gotta ride in this scene, you know what I mean?
and then get reminded forever because it's gonna be spinning on BET
Yeah.
and MTV
Uh-huh.
forever.
And oh, by the way, bitch, Boosie wants to put a thumb in your ass for the finale.
Yeah.
Just get
Are you
prepared for
open?
that.
Do you have any? We didn't see that on your thing.
Are you
Uh-huh.
allergic?
Can we see your ass to make
Yeah,
sure it's,
right,
you know,
yeah, like
make sure
goofy
it's
shit like that.
showable?
Are you allergic to nut in your face?
But I understand what y'all niggas are saying because all that experience normally typically opens up the woman, like make
That's
her
what
talk
I'm
more.
saying.
You know
It
what I'm
makes
saying?
you. It gives you a little bit more gumph.
Yeah.
Even
It's
if-
like you fighting with your
The
family because
fuck
your
is
family.
gumph?
Nobody
That's the
knows.
perfect place to use that word too, because you know what I mean.
Gumph is crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, man, she's
It's an onomatopoeia.
she was never supposed to be a video vixen. She was supposed to be, man,
Like a Michelle Obama.
maybe
Or
not.
maybe like a fucking, what's her name? Kamala Harris.
Maybe not a Michelle. Definitely not Kamala.
Why you say that?
But more so,
Hey, who do you rank above who? Damn, one of us should have said Kamala Harris. Shout out, you know, LOY the show Wednesdays on 6.
Oh, you talking about that?
Wednesdays at 6.
Wednesdays at
We
6.
went black woman from black woman. Kamala Harris probably
Last
would have
week.
been a good one. Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot what you said, but
Me
overall,
alone.
Mel should have been like a collegiate athlete or something. Like she should have been.
full.
She could have been in track or something.
She probably would have been like the greatest secretary of all time somewhere.
She could have been the best housewife ever if she played her cards right.
Oh, now we just getting disrespectful.
Seriously.
Her position just got, her responsibilities just got lower and lower, nigga.
I did.
She went from Microsoft Word documents to making lunchboxes.
But honestly, I mean, being a housewife, like shit,
It's a hard job.
That's rewarding work, right? That's
That's a
it's
hard
hard.
job.
it's really it's like being in the army. It's just a thankless job.
Thank
Nah,
us.
the troops get thanks. Like, you know, if you wear the right hat at the right gas station, you'll probably get a thank you for your service.
These
You
motherfuckers
might get
think
a.
these niggas think I'm in the service. And
I'm about to say
like
he's
these.
getting and shit.
Hey,
I mean-
whoa, take that out. Go ahead, mark
Oh
that.
shit, yeah, I fucked them up.
Don't fuck my flow up.
You know,
I
we're
love
still
it.
regular niggas. We got methods and schemes.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I got the juice still out here in
Don't
this
fuck my
cold world,
motion up,
nigga. I need every discount I can get.
Nigga, so you need that
Jay's
free.
a Vietnam vet. Nigga. We make loud noises. He gets the shakes.
So you need that fucking free steak at Applebee's, nigga. That shit is
He earned it
urgent.
in them fucking through that guerrilla warfare.
Damn, it's fucked up though. Y'all think Mel is gonna like disappear again? You think she's gonna go on another
Nah,
sabbatical?
I think she's gonna stay.
She's another
I just
year.
want her to. I do want her to get better.
She
I
do
think
seem
she
like the
gonna stay,
type to just go on a trip like poetic, like Janet Jackson did in Poetic Justice.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you why.
fuck it, let me
I'm gonna
just
tell you why
drive
she
in a
has to stay
mailbox.
because she still drives. She still drives some of the narratives, like the narrative of them dogpiling on her, and like she not being able to do. Like she drives a lot of the narrative still. Like there was a narrative for a while between her and Ish. You know what I'm saying? And that was a narrative that was driven for a while. So there's still like lore around her,
She's
and it
good.
makes it like.
She's good plot fuel.
Yeah,
she's
She's
yeah,
an
she's
easy
great
character
plot
to put
yeah,
into any
for sure,
scene, and
for
it's
sure.
immediately like, yo, there's titties
sure.
here, there's cleavage in the room.
For sure,
The
for sure.
situations is more dire.
Yeah, she does add a dynamic still.
a dynamic meaning like a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but plot
Feng
line,
shui.
but plot line and story.
So she's a woman with a script. That's what you're saying, Lauren?
No, she's a woman that everyone can now because this
Eat
piece
off
is
of
here.
her.
Yeah,
She's easy to
yeah,
eat off of.
yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much. Pretty much.
I get what you're
Pimp her
saying.
out. You know, really treat her like a video vixen, actually.
Yeah.
Damn, when you put it that way.
Yeah, she's on the casting couch every episode.
Says she never really got a new job. She on the same shit.
Well, that just sounds sinister. That has
It does.
sinister implications.
It does, it
It's
does.
like, fuck, it sounds like she's still
I'm about
hoeing,
I'm
nigga.
about to send Lauren these ask
These
office
wild
hours.
wise. Oh, fuck.
again.
Office hours, yeah.
Oh, we got